This is Suspenders Unbuttoned, a podcast where friends talk with friends about TV, movies, and books. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Suspenders Unbuttoned podcast. Today, our guest is Brittany Bristow.
Oh, hi, guys.
Hi, Brittany. Thank you for being here.
Of course, my pleasure.
How are you doing? I know you had a busy day, but other than that,
I'm doing great. I'm really getting excited for the holidays and getting excited for Roma Drama, which is coming up soon.
yeah,
But yeah, I'm doing good.
awesome. I saw your Instagram yesterday, so you got a new sofa.
We did. Yes.
How do you like it?
Oh, so comfortable. We were in desperate need of a new one, so I was very grateful to get a new one and be able to have a nice space to relax.
I was impressed you did it all by yourself.
Thank you. I felt very strong.
You look strong. Yes. Awesome.
I was jealous of the big new sofa. I'm like, I need a big new sofa.
Honestly, I think I'm, as an adult now, I'm just realizing how exciting things like furniture and
It's
like
true.
kitchen supplies are. I don't know when this change happened, but I'm genuinely excited about couches and pillows.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I mean, sometimes I've just gone throw pillow shopping for fun.
Yeah, no, I have too.
Yeah.
I love it.
One of my favorite places is actually IKEA, where you can pick through the covers.
Mhm.
So, then
Oh, I'm surprised you like IKEA.
for the most part, it drives me, insane. I'm the more concrete one. But
I could spend like 2 days there.
but
Well, yeah.
remember, I'm also a crafter, and then I just like that I can pick and see all the choices. I
Mhm.
like all my choices and make an
Right.
evaluation.
Oh, of course.
I feel
Got
like your new sofa needs some throw pillows.
We have some. I did go. I purchased one from IKEA.
Yeah.
One from a store in Toronto that's a little boutique place, and then
Mhm.
I ordered some from there's a bookstore in Toronto called Indigo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I ordered some Indigo pillows because they have a hair section. And from the safety of my tiny old couch, I made some pillow purchases for the new one.
I love it.
That's awesome.
Let's talk a little bit about Rama Drama. Because
Amazing.
Julie and I are going.
Yeah.
Catherine behind the scenes will be coming too. And it'll be our first time meeting in real life too. So that's even extra exciting.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Yeah, we live across the country. Our group that runs Suspenders Unbuttoned, we've never met.
Yeah.
So, except for Catherine and I live in the Twin Cities.
You live in the same state. Yeah.
That is
So-
amazing.
So
I
yeah,
love that so much.
so
I think we're down to 24 days.
mhm.
Yeah, it's getting
So,
there.
That's
The
exciting.
14th now.
Right.
So soon.
You were in Nashville. You
Yes,
did
I
Nashville
was.
Rama Drama.
I did,
Can you
yeah.
tell us a little bit about it, and maybe like what was it like for you as the talent, and what could we expect? And
Honestly,
that.
it was so much fun. It was one of those things where it was just such a special experience, I think, because there's not a million people there. So you have this opportunity to actually get to talk to people. There were
Yeah.
so many people who came over to me and they were like, "We're not sure we know who you are, but we're going to chat with you because we want to meet you." And then they would come back and say hi, and then they realized what I was in, or they'd go home that night and be like, "We saw you on TV last night. I don't know who you are." And I was like,
I
"Oh,
love
yeah."
that though.
So it was one of those things where you kind of got to develop a relationship with the people that were there experiencing it, and it was just as much fun for me. I just had such a blast.
How many people were there in Nashville?
I'm not sure, but I would say probably around 500. So there's
Okay.
there's good numbers of people.
Yeah.
There's a ton of people
Right.
there.
Yeah.
But what's nice about it is that you're in a position where you actually have a chance to talk to people. It's not just like 300 people lined up and then getting in and getting out. And
I was in a 300 people line Sunday, so
Really?
yes.
Oh man, yeah.
So I'm excited that it'll be a little Rama Drama will be a little
Yeah.
more calm.
Well, and you genuinely feel like you get to know people there.
Yeah.
It's really
And
fun.
even
There's
just
so
like
many
other
people.
fans and
Yeah.
mingling. I feel like it's going to be a different kind of environment. Like,
yeah, I feel like they really know what they're doing, and it's really fun. It's really fun.
I really like those like personal interactions versus kind of the herd and lineup thing. So for me, I really enjoy those type of things. So for those reasons, I feel like Rama Drama might be the event for me. To
absolutely.
Be at.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you love that like little more intimate setting where you can hear what's happening and really relate to somebody and what they're telling you about. Yeah.
Well, what was really nice too, I mean, it was my first ever event like that. I've never done conventions. I've never done anything like that. So for me, it was a really neat experience because I was kind of looking around and being like, has anybody done anything like this before? I don't know what to expect. I'm nervous. And it was really just really special. I don't know. You feel like you're just welcomed into this like big group of people that just want to have a really lovely time. And so many of the fans that came out are now people that I'm like in touch with because they were so lovely. And I don't know, it's one of those things where you feel like you're making new friends instead of, it's like a giant summer camp for people who all like the same.
I love that.
I think that's amazing. I'm so excited.
It was so much fun.
That's so much fun. And I think that helps people really connect to the people they're seeing on the screen too. I'm really looking forward to seeing some of those things. What kind of events did they do at the Nashville Rama Drama?
So we had quite a few fun little panels, which were great. People, they would like pass a mic around the room and people had the opportunity to ask questions, which was really fun. I know Paul Green did a concert, which a lot of people loved. I sadly did not get to go to it. Yeah. But there were some really fun little events like that and some panels and Q&As and stuff like that. I know there are some other ones that are coming up for the Roma Drama in West Palm Beach, one of which I'm a part of.
Yes, we want to learn about that too.
Yes,
so
we want to know.
And it's a giveaway for a bridal shower for myself and Jacqueline. So we're really excited for that. I think what's special and unique about Roma Drama too is that, you know, they were so excited. All the fans were so excited when Dustin and I got engaged. Of course, Dustin was with me in Nashville. So a lot of people got to meet him. So a lot of people felt like very invested. And we're like, they did it. They're getting married. Yes. And as a result, a lot of those people are coming back to Roma Drama and they're excited. And we were like, well, it'd be fun to celebrate with everybody who was like cheering us on, you know, in Nashville. And so it just kind of became this monster of an idea. So I think what it is too is that they make very personalized events. They make things where you have an opportunity to actually interact with people and have a fun time where you're not just like, I don't know, listening to a panel, which the panels are amazing. They're small. They're, you know, there's not 3,000 people watching this panel. There's maybe 100. So, or, you know, if it's in the main area, it's 500. I'm not quite sure what the convention center is going to look like in West Palm Beach, but it does feel way more personal. It feels really interactive. And I think that's probably pretty unique.
So can we all just go to the bridal shower or we have to win a spot? We're like trying to figure it out.
As it stands right now, I believe there are going to be 8 people selected. Okay. So there's a giveaway going on. So what it is if you go to Roma Drama's page, I've also linked it on my Instagram. I think Jacqueline has it on hers as well. You can go in and you can enter to win a ticket to the bridal shower. So you do have to be attending Roma Drama to win a ticket. Right. But there's going to be games. There's going to be, I think, champagne. It's going to be fun. I feel like a real bride. It's like my first thing I'm doing a wedding. Like, I don't know how to do it.
Not a wedding.
We're planning her daughter's wedding right now. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So she's getting married the end of July. So her dress is hanging just in that closet right there.
That's so exciting.
So yeah. It's super exciting, so but I can't imagine. So maybe it's how we do things maybe a little differently. I'm like 8 people at a bridal shower. Is that a bridal shower or just hanging out?
I'm not sure if it's going to be more than that. That may change. But for now it's 8. And then 2 lucky winners are going to win a giveaway that I wanted to bring in. So a friend of mine runs a company called Kind Karma Co.
Okay.
It's a jewelry company that is so incredible. So Lorinda, my friend, started the company when she was quite young, and she wanted to bridge mental health and wellness with working. So she works with at-risk and homeless youth, and she hires at-risk and homeless youth and teaches them how to create jewelry so that they have skills to be able to get themselves into better positions. And she uses a lot of the finances that come back in for the company to provide mental health support for the youth that she works with.
I love that.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to tell you how much I love this. So I work at a children's hospital, and I'm going to tell you that that mental health piece has only been magnified since the pandemic. And it's such an important piece to lift these kids up. The resources are not as engaging or as available as you'd like them to be all around the world. Not just here, not just in Canada. It's like everywhere. It's a big piece. So I love that.
Yeah. So she has this beautiful jewelry line, and all of the pieces are made by hand by her and by the youth that she hires. And she also teaches them while they are learning how to become young artisans. She also teaches them all of the skills that they need in order to move up the ladder. So every person that she has working for the company, she wants them to be someone who started as a youth artisan. So, you know, when she's got her COO, she wants that person to be somebody that started. So she's a really incredible person, and she has this beautiful jewelry line, and I just love the message behind it. So I spoke with her, and she was like, I'm on board. I'm giving away jewelry. So we're going to have some jewelry giveaways that'll be part of that as well. So it's just going to be, I'm really excited.
That is fun.
It's really exciting. That's super fun.
I know we'll do a post for her too, because we love to support, especially, we love to support missions like that. For sure. We'll
because also at Rama Drama, the dress giveaway is supporting No Kid Hungry. And I love that piece also. These are great foundations to be supporting. So we love that. Yeah.
Yeah. I think too, it's one of those things, especially after the last few years, I think in such an incredible way, it sort of heightened this awareness of, even if things feel hard for us, you know, me in my day-to-day life, my parents, my friends, whomever, there's always going to be people that are having a more difficult time.
Right.
And I think when we have the facilities to give back or to raise awareness, even if we don't have finances to give, even if we don't have whatever, if we have some power in us to do something, then we're in a really beautiful position. And I think it's really important, especially after the last few years, because I think, like you said, mental health especially, it's something that's, it's just been magnified by everything that the world's been going through. So I think it's so important.
Yeah. And we love supporting those. We can use our social media to help support some of those missions too. And that's something that we've really embraced, is seeing those types of things be supported. I'm really looking forward to some of these things that are happening at Rama Drama. I think that makes it also special, and it's really helps people connect. So
I agree.
Right. And you're spending, all this money to go to an event for yourself. So when you can actually also be giving back, like it kind of sweetens the prize or whatever.
Absolutely.
Probably not saying that right, but hopefully you know what I'm saying.
No, I know what you're saying. I don't know. I agree with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. So Mary is here from France. Oh, I just lost you all. And I see Dara from Dear Hallmark. So hi, everybody.
Hi, Dara.
Hey, guys.
So that's fun. Let's see. Yes, Dara's going to be at Rama Drama too. So we're going to, I'm excited to meet her.
Yes.
That'll be really
that's
fun.
Exciting. Yeah. So super fun. Can I ask a question? All right. What are you looking forward to the most at Rama Drama?
What am I looking forward to the most? Oh my goodness. Everything. I honestly just had so much fun last time. I am looking forward to seeing familiar faces from Nashville and meeting new people, because honestly, the people I met were all so amazing. So I'm just looking forward to getting to know the fans of these movies, the people that, you know, make our careers possible. So I'm just looking forward to meeting everybody.
Do you have like a story from Nashville that like meeting a certain fan that just really made an impact on you or surprised you or made you laugh? I'm sure you have 100 of them, but
I do
something really special.
I do, but it was actually really funny. So of course I was very aware going in. For Nashville, I was the only lady. And I knew everyone's there really to meet those handsome men.
That's right.
To be honest. However, I wasn't really sure what to expect. And I kept saying to Dustin, oh gosh, like, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know if anybody's even going to want to meet me. Like, I'm just me. Like, why would anybody want a picture of my face? This is weird. I like felt so weird about it. And I was sort of sitting at my table by myself and like settling in and putting my pictures of my face on the table and feeling really awkward, playing with my Sharpies. And then this couple came over and they were so sweet. And the wife was telling me that her husband bought her the tickets for her birthday and she was so excited.
That's so sweet.
It was. And she was like, I'm here for like, I love all of the men. I'm so excited. And she had like her favorites that she wanted to meet. And then he said, I bought her the tickets for her birthday, but really it's because I wanted to come to meet you. I went, what? I was just like, I was so dumbfounded. I was like, me?
I love that.
And he said, you are my favorite actress on the channel. Every single time one of your movies comes on, I scream, my girl's on TV.
Oh, thank you.
I love that.
I was like, I thought I was going to cry. I was so touched. And it was just one of those things where I don't know why it stood out so much to me, but I think it was because of their kindness, in my opinion, of actually coming over. They saw me on my own and they came over and they were like, we want to talk to you. You make a difference in our house and we love you. And it was just one of those things where I got to see firsthand someone who appreciated the work that I've done. Because for me, and I've said this a million times and I will say it forever, I know that I am where I am in my career and that I am so lucky to have my career because of people like him and his wife who saw me in a movie, liked me in a movie, and then wanted to watch me again. And the people that have taken to social media, the people that have, used Twitter and Instagram to comment on and share how much they enjoy the work that I do. That's the only reason I have a career. So for me, meeting somebody who was a part of that was really like emotional for me because
I can see that happening.
I really do know that if it wasn't for people giving me a chance and then continuing to want to support me, I would have nothing. Like I would not be living my dreams. I would be, I don't know, studying to do something that I don't want to do. I would just be I would be living a very different life. And so that was a big moment for me because I just felt really appreciated and loved. And it was just this really beautiful, where I appreciated and loved them just as much.
Are they coming to West Palm Beach?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh,
I'd love to meet them if they should. If they come to West Palm Beach, you need to let us know who they are.
They're so
and just did that just really help you relax then once you were?
It did.
Yeah.
It did because they came over and I was literally alone. I was just like, no, nobody's going to want to meet me. And then they came over and I was like, oh, you know what? Even if they're the only people that came to my table today, they came to my table.
Yeah.
For me. And that's cool. And I feel really special now. So I just sat there with.
We're going to come to your table. So
yeah.
You'll have us.
We're putting out a smile on my face for like a solid 20 minutes. Just like, this is fine. I love this.
We're so excited.
You're going to see too much of us. I'm going to guarantee it.
I know. You'll be like, all right, you girls can leave now.
I feel like my table became like the conversation table.
I love the conversation table.
Come by to see me. The lines for the men were just a tad longer.
I did hear that like Tyler's line was 3 hours or something.
Oh yeah,
Gabrielle said, yeah.
Crazy lineups. There were some pretty crazy lineups. There no lineups. But what was beautiful about that is that I actually got to like have long conversations with people. I was like, yo, just stay at my table, hang out with me. Who are you going to see next? Ooh, he's cute. Yeah. So it was kind of fun.
Well, nobody ends up on these movies if they're not, beautiful people, right? And so, but the more fun when we've been talking to people and with like having you on today is I much more enjoy seeing the person you are and the inside. That is way more engaging for me, and I find that maybe why I think Rama Drama will be really a fun event for me, because I like seeing that piece.
Well, and honestly, all of the people that are coming are so incredible. I mean, I haven't met everybody, but I can just assume. And everybody that was there last time was just absolutely wonderful. Such lovely, wonderful people. So it's such a fun event in part because everybody that's there is genuinely excited to be there and be meeting everybody. So I think it goes both ways for sure.
Right.
When we had asked Gabrielle how she sort of went after the talent that she did for the first one to kind of get her crew going, she basically said, I looked for, what did she say? Whoever was like the most interactive with their fans on social media, and like who she felt it meant a lot to really connect. And I feel like everybody that I've come in contact with or watched since knowing that about how they decided to, kind of come up with these or go after these people. It's so true. Like you all just have this lovely heart and like this joy that comes out of you. And I think it's just going to be so cool to make so many connections and to meet all these, not just like, oh, they're on my TV screen all the time, but like you're actually lovely human beings, that appreciate the fans. And I just think that's a beautiful thing. Can you tell us how you got hooked up with Rama Drama?
So I honestly just remember getting a message. My agent was like, there is this group that's interested in having you come out for this thing. And I was like, okay, sounds cool. What is it? He was like, it's called Rama Drama. I'm in. Let's do it. That sounds fun. I didn't have any information. I didn't know what any of it was. But yeah, I just got this like email from my agent one day saying there's these people that want to start this thing and they want you to come. I was like, all right, let's do it. I want to go. That sounds like fun. And then the minute I signed on, I immediately was like texting with Gabrielle. Yeah. Hey, can we be friends now? I'm going to tell you all my things in my life.
I know. I was texting her the other day. I'm like, I don't want to bug you. And she's like, you're not bugging me. I'm like, she's so cool.
She's fully stuck with me now. Like,
She's I love how she champions championing all the talent, all the actors and the writers and the all the talent there. She's really a champion for them and their careers, but she's also championed us as fans and podcasters. I love her business sense with that positive, this can happen. I can help make things happen for you too. She makes you believe.
I love it. She's such a go-getter. It's actually really funny because a couple of the people that are going to be at Rama Drama this time around, as like people that are there as authors and stuff, are people, like there was one woman who came to my table named Amy, who I adore, who had written a children's book.
Oh, okay.
Tell me all about your children's book. So she told me all about her children's book, and she came back the next day and she had a copy of it for me. For my niece and my nephew. And I was like, Amy, this book is adorable and I love it. And what? And I actually set up a copy on my table.
Yeah.
People were like, I was like, no, I'm not a writer, but she is. She's amazing. And she's one of the people that Gabrielle invited to come back because she was there and she met me and I gave her a copy of my book, and then people started chatting and then more people started knowing, and then Gabrielle was like, she's going to come.
Yeah, and I think I saw her on a live. Can you hear that? Sorry.
Yes, that's okay.
I need a new place to do this.
It's a beautiful place to do that. I'm jealous. I have a blank wall with like this weird, like
the bathroom. The water pipe is like right here, and it turns the tub on. And I'm like, why do you have to do a bath right now for the kids?
But honestly, that room is stunning. So like, never.
Sorry, thank you. It's just my wall. Nothing else.
She has like stuff set up on her wall. I have a plain gray wall. My son painted that picture. I quick hung it up so it looks like there's something there in my daughter's abandoned bedroom.
Oh yeah, no, this room is just a hodgepodge of I don't know what. It's our office.
Yeah.
So there's like multiple guitars and this weird.
That's perfect though. Guitars are always a perfect accessory.
If I sit like this, does it look cooler?
Yeah, for sure. And you
play a little for us.
You play a little guitar, right? I saw you playing a little guitar diving down your Instagram.
I love guitar. I am terrible. But Dustin is attempting to teach me. So we're working on it.
Uh-huh.
He is the guitar champ. He has he has one he made. He has like
he does.
He has a banjo. He has a mandolin.
Yeah.
And a ukulele.
Is he coming to Rama Drama?
Yes.
Is he bringing his guitar? Because we should sit around singing.
Maybe.
I feel like we.
Julie, why don't you bring yours?
Sit around singing somewhere.
Maybe I'll convince him to bring a guitar with him. But there is going to be a karaoke night. I don't know if you're aware of this.
We are aware of this.
There's going to be a karaoke night, and Dustin is very excited about karaoke.
Are you doing a duet?
I don't know.
Like we're going to the chapel. That's a good one.
As a theater, as a actor, did you do the whole high school theater, or you did musical theater and the whole shebang?
So I actually had a bit of I don't know if funny is the right word for it, but I had an interesting high school experience. I actually went to Canada's National Ballet School.
I did hear that. Yes.
Yeah. So I did 6 years in the professional program and graduated from the professional program at 18. It's like a full high school. So basically, an example of schedule in my last year was started school at 8:30, went until 12:15, had lunch till 1, went back, did school till 2, and then from 2:15 to 6:45, I would dance.
Okay.
I did that every day, 6 days a week, minus the school on Saturdays. And then we had a full month of summer school where we danced every day from 8:30 to 6:30.
Okay.
So that was my high school experience.
Very skilled ballerina. My daughter just got her point shoes 6 months ago.
Yeah. So they're making that. It's
but we're having some toe issues, so we're trying to figure out what to do.
Yeah, that's fair. They're really, really mean until you figure them out.
They're mean.
Instructors. Her toe like overlaps a little bit, and we're trying to like keep it from not doing that. And it's just one of those things where they have to figure it out. And I don't know.
I'll have some suggestions for you.
I would love to hear them. Yes. I'm like Googling overlapping toes and point shoes. Like, what are you doing? Did you try?
Like, at what point did my life turn into Googling overlapping toes?
Yeah. So, and it sounds worse than it is. But when they're in there, they can't overlap. They have to.
No, I get it.
Right?
As a girl,
I only get that part.
Concrete box for 6 years. I understand.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Yeah. So
I have some ideas.
Then you didn't really do any theater when you were in high school?
No. Okay, so I would do performances of ballets, and we would do every year. We did a music night, which ran for 3 days, where our music program, we would like choreograph dances, and we sang songs and had like a little Broadway night.
This is like essentially a fame high school, so these people are very talented, right?
So we
I get it.
It was really fun, but no, in terms of acting, we never did any theater performances or anything like that. But my favorite thing about ballet was always the expressive side of it. Like when I was performing on stage, the story behind the ballet was always the thing I loved. And when I was performing ballets that weren't story ballets, I had a more difficult time connecting to them. So I think in a weird way, I think a lot of the training that I did in ballet, even though I wasn't speaking, really allowed me to grow as a performer, because I was understanding the story I was telling, and I was using my body and all of the assets that I had available to me to feel and emote and express what it was I was performing. So I think in a lot of ways even though my words didn't get any practice, it really did. It really did offer me some.
Justin, like my daughter is a part of she's a pre-apprentice in a company local in Rhode Island, and they put on a show. They put on 2 shows every year, but just having to sit through them, however many shows I've sat through so far. She's only 11, but she's been dancing since she was 4 or 5.
Yeah.
But you can really see the difference in the performers that are like really connecting to the story and storytelling with their bodies and not just dancing the part.
Yeah.
It makes a huge difference.
It does.
I can see how that would be excellent training.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my favorite dancers, like in the company growing up, we went to every single performance with our high school. It was sort of like a mandatory thing.
Yep.
And my favorite dancers in the company were always the people that had just an insane amount of emotive capability. Like you would watch them on stage and you could swear that they were crying in that one part, or that they were like laughing, doing something like that. It was so emotional that you could feel it from the top of the back of the theater, which is very normally sad.
Those who can present the full thing, the emotion, the feeling, and just also the presentation of who you are, like where you are in the space. So, I mean, I've seen it. No dancers at my house, but I had a competitive gymnast who trained at the same place that Grace McCallum, who was on the national team. So went to the Olympics or
different but similar.
Yeah, and then I have a big theater kid who's now the choir teacher and theater directing.
Oh, I love that. It's amazing.
/ TikTok star.
Yeah,
I don't understand TikTok.
Oh,
me neither.
I don't understand. I cannot make a TikTok. Cool.
I could probably ask my daughter to help me, even though she's not allowed on TikTok. She probably knows how to do it.
He runs a teacher TikTok. He's young. He's cool. He's teaching high school. He had his 9th graders sing Backyard Again song from the kids show. 4.7 million views later. I don't know.
What?
It's crazy.
I can't even figure out how to work it. And he has 4.7 million views.
On one post. Whatever.
I am not cool. I'm not cool like that, but I'm okay with it.
Right, but people are starting to get on TikTok more and more. So
true.
But you're killing it on Instagram. One of the fun places that we saw you was talking Instagram Live with Jax, and it's a great place. You know, under the people who are at Gabrielle's, like people who are interactive with their fans. So that was so much fun, and we both jumped on and were typing in for that. I think that's when they were like, get on their podcast, right?
Yeah. No, that was another time. But we were there when you were chatting with Jax. And my favorite part of that was somebody in the comments wrote, for the bridal shower, you should do that toilet paper game and get like the hunks of Hallmark and like do toilet paper wedding gowns on them. And I'm like, that
volunteer really the boys funny. To be in wedding dresses.
Everybody would sign up for that.
No, like everyone would come, right?
Like wrap Ryan Pavey in toilet paper. Like, okay.
You know what? Of all people, I actually think Ryan Pavey would be up for it.
Right.
Really?
Oh my gosh. He is so funny.
Is he?
I have not met. His line was too long. I couldn't wait in it.
Oh, he's so funny and he's so lovely. So if there's anybody that would be willing to dress themselves in a toilet paper dress, I feel like it would be him. Though I feel like he'd want some design approval.
He's got a strong design sense. His jewelry is amazing. So,
it's beautiful.
Right. Maybe I'm way too enthralled with watching him make his jewelry. So, no, I think it would be amazing to get the guys up there and do toilet paper wedding dresses. Because I also agree. I think these guys would have stronger feelings about what they want.
It would also just be so funny.
It would be hilarious. Plus, the photos for social media posting would be amazing.
They'd be so funny,
right? No,
I think people would pay the big bucks to do that.
I think we might be onto something. I think we might be onto something here.
No, I think it would be so much fun. And I just think the social media posts would be spectacular. I can easily put together a social media post just in my mind about that.
Yeah.
Right?
I love it.
Yeah, totally.
Right?
We'll talk to
Julie and I can just sit there and take pictures for everybody.
I love it. I love it.
We'll sit in the background. Are you making a vacation out of your Palm Beach stay? You staying longer, going early?
So I'm actually going to be in California for a chunk of time beforehand. I'm going to see my sister, which I'm really excited.
Nice.
And so I think I have a feeling we're going to fly back on time, but I was looking at flights actually today, and to make sure that I'm there on time for the welcome dinner part. I think we might be flying in a day early just because of timing, and the flights now with COVID are so wonky that like there's so few options.
Yeah.
So, but I'm actually really excited about the idea of going a day early and having a day to like adventure and stuff.
Yeah.
I think that would be really, really fun. And I've never been to West Palm Beach, so
me neither. But everybody says it's really great and it's very walkable, I've heard. So
who knows?
From the convention center, from the hotel, it's easy to walk downtown, I guess. So.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
It's so nice. Yeah. And it looks beautiful. I was looking up, I always love to look up like restaurants. And even though I never have time to go to any of them, I always like to look at them.
I guess we can walk right across the street and there's a whole bunch of restaurants and shopping and all that kind of stuff. We won't have cars or anything, so we'll all be walking. I'll be Catherine and I will be there early on Thursday. So
amazing.
Maybe we'll run into you.
You never know. And if we're there, we'll be wandering around because
we'll be wandering too. We'll need some vitamin D. We're coming out of Minnesota, so we're gonna.
Well, yeah, I'm up in Canada right now, and it's kind of cold.
I have to say, it was like 65 today in Rhode Island. I can't complain.
Really? Do you guys have snow, Brittany?
Not today, but we've had, I think, like 5 full snowstorms.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So you have snow on the ground?
Yeah.
We
don't have any on the ground right this minute, but we've had it. We had like the first snowfall we had like 2 feet of snow.
Yeah. We have white Christmas going on outside.
Oh, I love it.
I hope we get more snow.
I know. I want more.
Snow for Christmas. If it's going to be cold, it might as well be snowing.
Yeah. We got shoveled and plowed streets and the whole shebang. So.
Yeah. As long as it doesn't turn gray. When the snow turns gray, then I'm really happy.
Yeah. It needs to be fresh for Christmas.
Right.
Yes.
And then it can turn gray and go away for good.
Yeah. I agree.
But we usually get snow until like sometimes April. So that's fun. And I'm sure you both know very well.
Actually, funny you should mention that. I was working on a movie last April and it was so nice and warm. And we were like, oh, it's going to be great. It's going to be so nice out. We're going to be so warm. And then on the second day of shooting, I opened up my blinds and the entire place was covered in snow.
Yep. No, that was false spring, first fall spring.
Spring.
You get second fall spring, right?
So I was like, really? Really, guys?
Right.
We're going to wear shorts today?
Right. My daughter's birthday is May 11th and her second birthday. The snow is going crazy. So,
wow. Oh, wow. I don't think we've had it that bad.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Wow. We had an April Fool's blizzard a few years ago. That was kind of a lot for us.
That's not the day you want to have snow.
I know.
Whatever. So
go ahead, Julie.
So I'm like, when is the bridal shower actually going to be at Rama Drama?
I believe it's on the Sunday.
Okay, it's on Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And the draw is going to be happening, I believe, in the new year.
Okay.
Yeah, so really, really close too. So we're leaving it open for a big chunk. I can actually let you know right now.
Oh,
sure.
How many submissions there are? Because there are 6 actions or 8 actions you can take.
I think I did it.
Yeah.
Hopefully I did it right.
So currently, let's see here. I'll tell you. So there's been 126 entries. Okay. Oh, the draw's happening earlier than I thought. There are 11 days left to enter.
Okay.
But 126 entries. And there are 6 different ways to enter.
Yep.
So people should get on.
People need to get on and get entered so you can get to the bridal shower.
Yes.
Okay,
because
so it's going to be like
alone. That'll be weird.
Probably, like right, a bridal shower brunch with the champagne and mimosas. Is that
I feel like
what you're thinking?
Yeah, I feel like it might be something like that.
Oh,
in the bundle game, bridal edition.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jax is gonna bring her bundle game for sure.
Yeah,
love it. Yeah,
that's gonna be so much. That'll be so much fun.
I think it's gonna be so much fun.
Really. I love all the like little different interactions and things. I love that Trevor is doing puzzles.
Yeah,
he is.
Yes, he's doing like a puzzles. Of course,
he's doing puzzles. Right? If anybody were to do puzzles, that actually makes so much sense.
Yeah, pushing the pieces around. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is fantastic. Of course, there's going to be
Trevor.
Puzzle station. Yeah,
I love that.
I think that's hysterical. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's perfect.
That is very funny.
Right? No, it's going to make some great photos. I'm like, oh my gosh, I could post amazing things to social media.
Did you see his post about the puzzles a couple of days ago? I think was he even shirtless, probably. But he did like the whole puzzle and it was like slow-mo, sped up. It was funny.
I love that so much. I don't have words.
Right? When I saw
it makes so much sense. Oh, it's so good. I like that so much.
We might have to hop on live when we're there sometime.
Yeah,
we absolutely should.
Yeah, we should just hop on and we can say hi to people. We get a pretty good group of people jump onto our lives pretty fast. So
that's awesome. Yeah, you definitely should. I mean, if you're there,
we'll be there. Yeah, Thursday to Sunday. We're excited. Should we talk about your movies?
Yes,
sure.
You're in a lot of them.
I got a couple.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. Your IMDb list. Yep. Very impressive. You just had one come out in Canada, right?
Yes.
Okay, but we can't see it yet.
Christmas movie called Loving Christmas, and it's going to be airing in the States next year for Christmas.
Oh, good.
We already know that for sure.
Okay.
I don't know what happened, but for some reason they wanted it to be a premiere for next year. In the States.
Is this going to be Hallmark?
I believe it's going to be on Lifetime.
Oh, okay.
Perfect. Awesome.
Yeah, I like Lifetime.
Yeah, we get it. We easily get it. So that's good. It's amazing to see the different places that these movies are airing on now. It's becoming like there's so many options that we literally have to ask, where is that going to air?
I know, it's so funny. I love it. It's been fun too because I've had a really great opportunity to do like a handful of movies. It's just always that thing where you're sitting there and you're like, I have no idea where this is going to go.
Yeah, that's intriguing to me. How you all could, well, not just you, but like they'll make a movie and you just don't know, what you're making it for yet. Like
I know it's kind of funny, but it's fun. I mean, ultimately, I think as long as you put in good work, people are going to watch it, hopefully, and like it.
So your movie that's going to air on Lifetime that aired in Canada already. What is the setting around that movie? Is that a small town, big city?
It's very cute. So it's about a girl who is someone who works at a department store. She's been working there forever. She loves it. It's like her place. She sort of runs the day-to-day business. Mm-hmm. And it was always her dream to work in this department store. Her favorite time of year is Christmas because what is better than Christmas?
Yeah, of course.
And like a family-run department store.
Yep.
And then her boss's son comes back to town, and they hadn't really had a relationship for a really long time. And he'd been working for one of the competitors, and so he hires his son to come in and work alongside me to modernize a place that I don't really want to modernize because I like fashion things and he likes techie things. Mm-hmm. And so it's very cute though. It's like, we like a little Christmas competition. So everything that we do has to do with Christmas. And it's all about making sure that I show him what Christmas is supposed to be. And he tries to show me what Christmas could be. Okay. It's very like, we have a lot of fun in that sense. So it's really fun. And best friend in real life plays my best friend in the movie. So that was super fun.
That's so fun.
Yeah, it was really fun. So we met on a TV series, I think 11 years ago.
Okay, when you were like 3?
So much, Julie. But no. So we met on the show, I think it was 11 years ago now. And it was our first time getting a chance to work together again. And we just had so much fun.
Oh my gosh, it seems amazing to have your best friend as your sidekick. That's what my husband calls. He's like, are they the lead or are they the sidekick?
I love that. But she's incredible. And she's working on a film right now that she's writing. She's such a powerhouse. And she's just so incredible. And I was so lucky that she wanted to come in and do it because it was just so much fun to work with her. And she is a shining star. And I cannot wait to see the world.
And who is your best friend? Who is this?
Her name is Tara Joshi.
What is it?
Her name is Tara Joshi.
Okay.
Awesome.
She's so beautiful. It's ridiculous.
And you know, your friendship's going to come across on screen. We're going to be the benefit. We're going to benefit from seeing that.
Well, I hope so. I hope everybody likes it. I'm sad that nobody gets to watch it this year, but it will be on next year, I promise.
And how did it do in Canada? Did everybody love it?
Yeah, people really reacted well to it. Everyone I know that saw it was excited. People were commenting that they loved it. So hopefully it's a good one.
Yeah.
Maybe we can find it.
You never know.
Somehow.
I just watched the Christmas, what was it? The Christmas date. Christmas date?
I don't know.
Wait, is it the Christmas date?
Oh, the one I did.
Yes.
I don't know that one.
I was like,
wait a minute, did I get that wrong? The Christmas date?
It's holiday date, but Christmas date, I should have known what you were
holiday date. About. Sorry, that's my bad. I didn't have my notes with me. I was just watching it again today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's cute.
That movie was so much fun.
That was a cute one. And then I do have to say, and I think I'm not the only person that says it, but whenever you were the sidekick, you always stole the show. So we're really excited, that you get to be the leading lady.
To the point that my husband totally knows who you are. And one of the things is that love, romance, chocolate or something like that. He's like, totally know who you are. He's like, first of all, you're like killer in that one. You're just like, this is my place. And I'm like,
thank you. I always love bringing an accent.
Right? I know it was just fun. And so,
thank you.
And then you have, I had the name. Now I don't, you're in a skating movie.
Christmas at the Palace.
Yes.
Yeah. And he like totally knows you from that. She's the skater one too. And so my husband, that is not his game. And so the extent of being able to associate Hallmark people together, you're killing it. He totally knows who you are. And just to put you in perspective, like he knows Andrew Walker as AKA the sport guy who runs across the hallway in Big Bang Theory.
That's amazing.
My husband has no idea about anybody, so
that's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
He does not participate in my silly movie watching ways.
Honestly, I just get so into them that I can't help it, and I watch them. Justin will like come upstairs and record music, and I just Christmas movie time. I go crazy for it.
Once you get into them, it's like they suck you in.
It's impossible not to watch them.
So when you've been an actor in all these movies, what's your favorite place you've ever filmed?
So I think it's tough because I've been very lucky and I've traveled to some really incredible places.
Right.
But ultimately, I think I have to say South Africa.
Yeah.
Because that was really special.
Yeah.
Right.
That was really special.
And then you got to spend time there too because you're filming, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it was really incredible. I mean, I loved filming in Belgium as well, but I think South Africa, there's just something so special about it there. The people are incredible. And it was just such a special film to be working on. It was my first movie with Lacey, which was
okay. Yeah.
Cool.
The scenery is stunning in that movie. It just like is never ending. It's like holy buckets, one sweeping view to the next.
And what's crazy is that, sometimes in these there's stock footage or there's some sort of green screened thing because you're trying to create this place. All of that footage was footage that they got while we were there. Like
you could tell because it was like, why would you want to use stock footage when you can shoot footage there? Like, send a crew out to shoot footage.
And everything you see, all of it, it's all real. There were no CGI'd anythings. Like when we walked up and Lacey sees all the elephants for the first time and starts to cry, it was because there were a bunch of elephants and they knew that they were coming. So they set up the shot because Lacey loves elephants. And they were like, here, we filmed this thing about this part. And then she looked and she saw all the elephants for the first time and actually started crying. It was like the cutest moment in the world.
I love that.
Yeah, but it really was like just so special. And there were real moments of like, there's really lions right there. But it was pretty crazy.
Cool. Mary,
the cinematography,
Mary commented and she said she's trying to set up your next project should be a Paris movie that she's trying to create with Jax called Paris Love and Baguettes.
I like this idea. Mary, please write it because I like it. I would like to go to there and I really want to do a movie with Jax.
Oh, that would be so much fun.
Would be fun.
And Mary, lives in Right. And Jax
met up with before she got engaged. If I am remembering the correct Mary here.
Yes,
it is Mary.
That's the right Mary.
That is her.
And we have to do a movie. Yeah, no, I'm down. Let's do that. Let's go. Mary, you write it. I'll do it.
We'll come with and do your social media for you.
Yeah, I'm signing. Where do I sign?
Right. I'll bring the ring light for you.
Are we there now?
I'll do all your posts. I'm really good at it.
Perfect. Because I'm not.
I'm pretty good. Sarah was dropping this weekend everything she was doing. And I was posting. It was getting reposted by everyone. So we're feeling pretty good together.
Amazing.
We did. We worked good. Speaking of like locations and your move, I think I lost that. But what do you have like a dream script or plot that you would love to do?
Honestly, anything. There is an idea that Dustin and I have actually been working on, which would be which we would possibly try to shoot somewhere in like Scotland or something. Which would be super cool because I've never been there before.
Right.
But honestly, I will travel to anywhere to make movies because I love to travel. It's one of the coolest things on the planet. And I really love my job. And getting to do them at the same time is like the most fun experience ever.
That seems amazing.
I get excited just thinking about it. Right. Like I don't have anything lined up. I'm not going anywhere, but I'm really excited just thinking.
Right. So that seems amazing. So you guys have been talking about it. Would you write it or would you pitch it to somebody?
A little bit of both.
Okay.
A little bit of both. Yeah. Right. We have like a big old pitch, 9-10 pages or something ridiculous written.
Pretty soon you're gonna be done with the script, and so
yeah, right. We only need like 90 more pages.
Whatever.
But yeah, so probably a little bit of both.
Okay. I'm all in. Let me know how that's coming.
Yeah,
that's amazing, right?
Yeah,
it's so fun when you see people doing that kind of thing. You can really see that their heart is in it, and you show a piece of you, and we can see that,
Yeah. No, it would be fun. So we'll see. But I would love to go anywhere and work on anything at all. I mean, this movie sounds like my next dream one, so we're going to need to get moving on that.
Sounds like everybody's dream, yeah.
Right. So other than your Christmas movie that's coming out next Christmas in the United States, do you have any other projects that are yet to be released? Or?
I do. I have 3 movies that should be coming out next year, aside from that one. 2, actually, I don't know where any of them are going to be playing yet.
This is something we're learning like that.
One's with Chris McNally, who everybody loves because
that's right. You did the puppies.
Yes.
Right? I remember them. Yeah.
So many
the puppies were all over your Instagram.
Yeah.
They still are. The puppies are adorable.
But they were so we did that one. So I've got that one with Chris, and then I have one with a wonderful actor named Franco Lopresti that I did in like cottage country in Ontario, called The Story of Love.
Can I ask questions?
Sorry?
Cottage country. I live in Minnesota. We go up north to the cabins. Is that essentially the same thing?
Yes. Yeah. Where there's there's a little lake and there's woods and
Okay.
Exactly.
That sounds lovely.
Yeah. So that one was really fun. And then I did another one, which I actually don't know if I'm even allowed to say the title of yet. But it was very fun to work on.
Cool.
And I think people are going to love it. I don't know if I'm allowed to say anything about it, so I'm going to be
okay. We understand.
Just in case.
It sounds like 2022 is going to be like the year of Brittany Bristow.
Yeah,
with 4 movies coming out.
I got 4 movies coming out, and that's pretty exciting. So
that's pretty big.
Crazy. We'll have lots to share to our social media. That'll be fun.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, I'm so excited.
So, Brittany, what have you been binging lately? Anything good?
I don't even know if I've do I watch television? I know I do. I just don't know what I've been watching Yellowstone actually.
Oh, I'm wanting to see it. I haven't seen it yet.
Good.
Yep.
It's like a bit soap opera-y.
Okay.
Which I enjoy. I'm also watching Survivor.
Oh, wow.
Getting back into that.
Cool.
Okay.
I was watching
spoken.
Bachelorette finale's on tonight.
Oh.
I think. I don't know. Anyways, I've been watching that. Okay. So the fact that I don't know when the things I watch are on is a pretty good sign that I'm
I never watch anything live. So
yeah, no, I don't really either anymore.
Not very many people do.
There's this very hilarious, moderately inappropriate show.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's
I'm down for that.
Yeah.
Hacks.
What is it?
Called Hacks.
Oh, I haven't heard of it.
It is so funny.
Where are you watching it?
Funny. I believe it's on Prime.
Oh, okay.
And it's about a woman who's a comedian and has been a comedian her entire life for she's been doing stand-up comedy for 50 years. Mm-hmm. And she performs in Vegas. And then because she's older, they want to clear her out and make room for new headliners. And a young writer who can't get hired and them having to work together.
Okay.
It's very, very funny. But it is a very crass show. It's Hallmark side of things.
I would probably actually really like this. I'm very much maybe need to find this.
Oh yeah, no, it's fantastic. Dustin and I were like, we'll give the first episode a try. And then we were 4 episodes in and somehow we were like, did you see it start? How did we watch 4 of them? When did this happen? Anyways, very funny.
The best.
But yes, it is crass and there are some moments where no, that's okay. Yeah,
that's how we started down Schitt's Creek, though. It's at first you're I don't think we're gonna like this, and then you're wait, the season's done. We're on to the next season.
Yeah, season 5.
Exactly.
Is it Tuesday or last week that I started this?
Right, yeah. And then you're walking around the house saying things from right. Actually, this hack sounds like something I would very much like. So
yeah, it's very funny.
I will look it up tonight, actually, because I might need a break from my Christmas movies.
Please let me know if you like it.
I will.
If you hate it, I'm very sorry.
My Christmas movies come on when I'm cooking in the kitchen and my kids can walk by, but when they're not around, I watch other things. They're in bed.
I don't have that struggle anymore. They're gone. My kids are gone.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want whenever you want now.
Right.
She's in the best stage right now.
Right, they're all in their 20s. So
not me.
I can watch actually, they tell me what to watch.
There you go.
Right. I'm like trying to think. Actually, I think Josh might have said something about this show. So.
Oh, amazing. Well, there you go.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm like, did you see what the time is? I'm like, all of a sudden, it's been an hour. Holy buckets.
Yes. Should we do our suspenders or buttons game real quick?
Yes, we should.
Okay. So we do this or that, but we call it suspenders or buttons.
I really
so
like
let me start. Are you a morning person or a night owl?
Morning person.
I like how you kind of had to think
morning owl.
So, are you both?
Morning owl.
Are you both?
It depends. I used to be more of a night owl. Now I go to bed like 10 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
I wake up pretty early. So I'm going to go with morning person.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm out the door very early and I'm up way too late. So
that's the way to do it. Caffeine and no sleep.
Yeah.
All right. Beach or mountain?
Mountain.
Yeah. Nice.
I think.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
That's hot chocolate or cider.
Think about that one. Sorry. Which one?
Hot chocolate or cider?
Hot chocolate.
Yeah.
Wine or beer?
Wine.
Netflix or movie theater?
Netflix.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, that's
last year, sitting next to people while they eat popcorn just makes me feel like I might. So,
and clearly you are not alone in that. That is really the trend, right?
I also really like being able to like pause things because I am one of those people that this might be too much information, but I'm going to share it anyways. I always have to pee.
Of course.
Like, when I'm at the movie theater, I'm like,
well, and then you're uncomfortable half the movie because you have to pee so bad.
Yeah, so I like being able to like pause it, go,
right.
grab a glass of water or a glass of wine, or some popcorn,
a little snack, right? Yeah. We both have had 3 children, so I'm just telling you,
Netflix is the choice.
Yeah, Netflix
the joys of motherhood,
right?
All right, ready for our last one is wedding shower planning or wedding planning?
Wedding planning.
Yeah. How's that going?
Honestly, we have done like nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But that's okay. Because both of us had a conversation about it very early on, like literally the day after we got engaged. We were like, just out of curiosity, we know that people are going to start asking us questions. So like, I guess we should kind of discuss some of these things. And neither of us have, I've never like been the little girl to dream about, oh, I want this dress and I want these flowers and I want this and I want this and I want. It's always just been the idea of like being somewhere beautiful to do it. So for me, it's never been about like, oh, I need to have this big extravagant wedding. So for both of us, it's just, for me, I want to be in a pretty dress. We want to have nice flowers. We want to have a photographer there that's wonderful. Aside from that, we don't really care. Yeah. So we know where we're getting married and it's a beautiful venue. It does all of the work for us. So it's
as someone who's going through this, you've that's the one you needed. You needed your venue because those are tough to get right now.
They're very tough to get.
Yep. So if you got your venue,
and so we have the venue and we have a game plan. We're going to do a super small ceremony and then we want to have a big party with all of our friends downtown. So we're going to
sounds amazing.
We're going to have to travel midway through the day, but I think it'll be worth it because
it'll be fun. It'll be perfect because you'll get to do what you want to do. So that'll be perfect.
Yeah, I think that's really important. You know, do what you want to do, but in this big, huge scheme of things, your wedding is one day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so and there's so many other things that we want to do.
Yes,
right.
Yeah,
right. So for me, it was about the people there. I'm a people person, so I'm very much, which is probably why I'm like really looking forward to Rama Drama. I like I love seeing all my people. And then I married an introvert. And so he didn't need to do that so much, but I liked having all my people there. I could have cared less about the dress, which is our ongoing discussion about what to wear to Rama Drama. Cause I don't really care about what I wear, but I want to be around where all the people are. So so picking out what you want and is important, that will make your day special.
Yeah. I think ultimately, like you said, it's just one day, you know, for us, like we want to buy a house, we want to travel, we want to do all these exciting things. And spending a ton of money on a day where ultimately it's just about starting. It's like the day that we start our life together. We don't want to start our lives and then be like, cool, well, did you have any money?
No, right.
That sounds like an awful plan. That would just stress us out. So
we didn't have any, but it was fine.
But yeah, so we want to try to do it like as simply as possible.
Yeah.
So we can be as present as possible too. There's not as many things to worry about.
And then if you add, like, to me, when the little things that maybe other people didn't notice that we did, those were what meant the most. Like my mother-in-law made pastelitos because my husband is Dominican, and we had those as during the reception as kind of like a snack for everybody who was drinking. But like that was like us, it was part of us. So it was that kind of thing is what everybody remembers. Nobody remembers my centerpieces or what we ate for dinner. Like nobody remembers anything, but they'll remember they had that when they were having fun dancing and talking to people. So it's one day, but make it unique to you, and then it'll be so special.
I'm excited, but we're going to try to do some planning over the holidays because it'll be a time where we're actually like able to just sort of be away from all the distractions, and also we're going to see family, so that'll help.
That's good. Are you traveling for the holidays?
Yes, which feels daunting right now because of the virus that shall not be named.
The vid. I work in an ICU in a children's hospital. So we just say, one of our intensivists said, and they have the vid.
Oh no. But this is I can get behind calling it that. It seems a little daunting right now, but we're looking forward to being warm places and being with family. So just trying to sort out all the final details with that right now, and looking forward to it. So
traveling around the holidays is always interesting, and then Drama is right after New Year's. So
it'll be fun. I'm excited.
I'm so
excited.
I'm excited that the very first big thing I'm doing after the new year, I'm starting 2022 with Roma Drama. Like,
I know. It's super fun. And we are having delayed Christmas because I work Christmas. We have Christmas Day. I work in a hospital. It's that's part. Every other holiday until you die.
Christmas.
It's just part of the deal, and so we are doing our family get together the weekend after. So it's over New Year's, right? And then I'll be around with Drama the next week.
That's amazing. You're gonna have a very eventful.
It's gonna be fun. That like a week and a half is gonna be very fun.
Very packed, jam-packed with fun. I love it. Before we sign off, Brittany, can you tell us? I should have asked you earlier, but when you have your little booth set up, what is it like? Like, how was it in Nashville? Do you have, like, in Nashville and like a little divider, or?
So basically, we were just sort of all in Nashville, sort of like stationed beside each other. So there were different types of tables. I had one where I got to sit down because I was wearing heels. Some were standing tables, and they're just all sort of there, and you can hang out. And I know some people had dividers at the time for COVID safety reasons. Some people didn't. So I think it was at that point just a matter of what was personal preference.
Right.
But most people had just it open, and there's a chair behind the table, and then everybody's sort of like in the center. So I was looking over at people, and I had people beside me. And then, it's just like a big old square.
Okay, cool.
Depending on, obviously there were different sections of people, but.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Very good.
Okay. I'm going to ask, what's your karaoke song?
Oh, yeah.
I don't have one yet. So I have to work on that. Dustin has one from Mulan picked out, apparently.
What is he doing from Mulan?
I have absolutely no idea.
Let's get down to business.
I think that might be it.
No, I'm just like Josh would pound out, let's get down to business.
Yeah, I think that might be it. But I'm not 100% sure if he's like set on that. And I haven't picked one yet, so I need to work on it. If anybody has any suggestions, please let me know.
I'll be sitting watching you guys.
I get really anxious at karaoke, so I might have to just sit with you.
Yes,
I think if I don't perform,
I don't want to be alone.
I might be in trouble if I don't sing.
Yeah, but you're a performer, and I'm a critical care pharmacist at a children's hospital, which there's a lot more performing there than you think.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sure there is.
We get kids. Sick kids look very different than sick adults. Right? No, like literally they're finding the hidden toys around where I'm sitting at my desk, or they're kicking the ball at you, or
Okay. Yeah.
Right. Even in an intensive care environment, it can look very, very different than the adult world.
Right.
So
Yeah.
So, somebody wants you to shoot a TikTok because, if they're in the hospital, if those teenagers are in the hospital, they need to shoot off a TikTok, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would not know how to help them.
Be performing then, because it sounds to me like you have a better performance background than I do, right? Yeah. So,
Julie, what are you singing? Did you decide?
I did decide, but I'm not sharing it yet. So. It's not like you're going to expect it to be. I have a few choices that I could do. I'll say I can sing along. I've certainly sang in choirs and stuff. My son is an amazing musical theater guy, right? So that's how he ended up in theater and teaching choir, right? He's great. My husband actually has an amazing tenor voice. But they're not really my thing, but I can sing along, and I probably can pound out a karaoke. So
I love it. I'm nervous. I'm going to go last and hope that everybody has one glass too many.
No, you're not going last, because there's many people that are just not going to go.
Have to actually know what I've done. Or everyone will be tired and will have gone to bed, and I'll
see. Here's the problem, though. If you don't go sooner, somebody might take your song.
I hadn't thought of that.
Right?
I think you should go right in the middle. Because then if you bomb, we'll forget about it by the time we leave.
True. That's true.
Yeah. So
maybe I'll just start it out.
Maybe hopefully somebody else is not going to want to sing and can sit with me.
Oh, I think everyone will be sitting. It's just because only
No, I know. I'm just kidding.
Maybe we need a group song.
Hey,
right?
I could do a group song, maybe.
Yeah.
There you go.
We could do the No, that's
we
too
could do
big.
From Hamilton.
I was going to say Hamilton. Yeah, I was going to say it.
So Sarah just went to see Hamilton.
Is it good?
Oh yes. This is my second time seeing it. I saw it like a couple of years ago, but I got to take my daughter, who knows every single word. Every word. It was pretty funny, and she was like looking at me like, "Don't sing! You're embarrassing me." Like all she does is sing Hamilton for 2 years, and now she won't sing. She was just like staring at it, and we were really close.
Yeah.
Which we also got reprimanded for. She's like, everybody knows you need to be in the 6th row, not the 3rd row, or I don't know what she said. Sorry.
The 6th row, huh?
Yeah.
You were to the side.
I forget what she said. Like the 4th row, there's one row we were too close. Yeah.
Because you end up
I don't think there's any such thing. So
no, right?
Then she was like, the king.
What is it about those
fit enough?
Those theater kids, they like to be right in the front row, right? When Cabaret came through the Twin Cities, my son and his theater friends got to pick to sit on the stage at the tables like they were at the Cabaret.
I would not want to do that.
Oh, he was like all in.
No,
come on, bring me my drink.
Like, please, no. Anytime I'm at anything where they're like, we'd like a volunteer from the audience, I'm always like, I don't exist. I get so scared and awkward with those things.
It's so funny because you do it for a living, so it's so funny.
I know, but I get so uncomfortable. I got called up on stage during a mime show once.
Oh gosh.
I've never been so purple. My whole face just went completely purple. And I just stood there like.
So you're not volunteering for that kind of stuff.
By the way. This is not like many years ago. This is like maybe 5 years ago.
Well, you need to still come up with a karaoke song. You need to be ready. I'll do
my best, Julie, I promise.
Justin needs to just line them up. He could probably just do a whole boatload of songs, and we'll all just sit there and listen to him sing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. No. And tell him to bring his guitar.
I'll listen to all of you sing. I'll cheer you on.
Okay.
I'll bring you drinks.
Perfect.
I
think I can get behind this now.
we got him. We're all there for him. He's got a fan club anyways. We hopped into one of those and he totally has a fan club. I'm like, yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I love that. His own side fan club. We'll join. We'll join in quickly. Right?
Totally.
For
sure. Let's look through the questions. Anybody else have any other questions? No. Oh, thank you, Roxanne. Yeah, it does feel like girlfriends having a little chat. It wasn't really much of an interview, but I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it was just I can come back for an interview anytime. Just let me know.
We just prefer to chat, really, to tell you the truth.
We really wanted to hear about Rama Drama and your experience and what to expect.
We loved hearing about your projects too. Like we like to be over prepared and know like there's a whole outline, and then we just really just set it to the side and really prefer just to chat. And
I love that.
When you bring up something, then we know what you're talking about. That's our preferred way to do it. So I really love actually just chatting and learning more about you. So I'm just gonna re-say I'm super pumped that you have 4 movies coming out. 4.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited too.
Yeah. Do you have any idea when they start coming out? Like, do you have any early in the year, or are they all holiday?
I'm honestly not sure. So only one of them is a Christmas movie currently. Okay. The rest of them could play anytime. They could.
Okay.
I think really like anywhere from spring to fall. I don't think they would be winter at all. But yeah, I think like anywhere from spring onwards is when they'll start airing.
Okay.
So we'll be watching. Some more information to show and share soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we follow you, so we'll repost when you know anything.
And, some people were asking about a link to your friend's jewelry.
Oh,
night. Yeah. So I will try to find that, and we'll definitely post that today.
Yeah. I can send it to you. It's amazing.
Okay.
She's got a full Instagram and everything. So
does she have Instagram? That's great because we can just send them right to her Instagram account.
Yeah. It's Kind Karma Co.
Okay. Awesome.
I think you posted it the other day.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, and I was scrolling through it. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'll send it to you.
Awesome. Well, Brittany, we will see you in 24 days.
Yeah, 24 days.
So excited. Yeah.
It's crazy. It will be warm and it's going to be amazing.
I'm so excited. I can't wait.
I hope you have a wonderful Christmas and New Year.
Thank you so much.
And we will be, keep your eyes peeled because we're doing that little Rama Drama countdown. So you've already been in it once, but you'll probably be in it again I'll have to ask Catherine. She's in charge of that.
I love it. That countdown's amazing. A lot of fun. I watch it every time.
Oh, thank you. Well, let's give all the credit. Catherine is putting that together, and she's doing all the editing, and she's kicking butt.
It is amazing.
It's so
awesome.
Good.
Well, thank you so much, Brittany, and thank you everybody for being here.
And you have a happy holiday. Everyone who's watching, have a wonderful holiday season. And